Okay, scrappers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to try to tear down some of these pool motors. The weather kind of broke and it's warm enough to be out here in the garage without the heater running. So let's give it a try. This motor here was a pool motor and it got burned up. Don't know what caused it to get burned up. Don't know if that's going to cause a problem getting it apart, but we'll find out. Hope you can see all this. All right, so far so good. We got the 4 big screws out. Now what's it gonna take? Gonna be able to beat it off with a hammer? So far so good. Oh, look at that baby. She is burned. She's burned up good in there. Yeah, hope they don't not take it because it's burned copper. I'm sure they'll understand. Oh yeah, that's pretty yucky. Looks like this is going to be cast aluminum, except it's sticking right there. Why is that? That's weird. It was sticking right there. Why is it sticking right there? Must be a bearing or a bushing in there. Wonder how we get that out. Probably with a cutter. Let's see if we can find a screwdriver here. See if this will break loose. Oh yeah. Yeah, that came out. Will the other side where it was more on fire, will that side come out? Yes, it will. Maybe the fire helped it. Loosened her all up good. That's plastic. Wire. Where's the wire bin? Ooh. Wire bin is up there. All right. Okay, what do we got here? More plastic junk. All right, I wonder if the other end will pop off of there. So far, looking good. She's awfully corroded up there. She's corroded. She's corroded. Ooh, there we go. We got the steel part out. I don't know if we're gonna have to cut this shaft off to get this out, because I think this is aluminum. I think it's cast aluminum. That's cast. Don't know if we'll be able to get that rubber grommet off of there. Sure. What if we can clean this up a little bit? That might just pound off of there. Maybe we can pound it out this way. She's not wanting to come out of there. Our neighbors are gonna love me, I guess, making all this noise here. Now, if there's more screws holding that, doesn't appear to be. That's wobbling around in there like a wobbly sow. You think it would come right off of there. Gotta be something still holding in here. Something. That's just plastic. That's just plastic there. Wonder if that screw's holding something there. Is that what's holding it right there? That screw? Will it come out? Oh, she's rusted really bad. There's two screws right there. We may have to cut them. That doesn't explain why the whole thing don't just slide off though. I see ball bearings in there. I see ball bearings in there. So what do we do now? We may have to cut that shaft or something. Let's go nuts. Let's cut her. I don't know why we were getting sparks. Why we were getting sparks off of something that's supposedly aluminum. That makes like no sense at all. Let's go, come on, get off of there. Well, come on. All right, more junk. That was screwed on there. That's so weird. Why that was throwing sparks. It had to been, I was hitting the screw that was holding it on there. It doesn't want to come apart. Okay. Well, how are we gonna do that? Don't have enough down in there to cut that, so maybe I'll have to use the Sawzall and cut this off, and then we should be able to pound her out of there. Maybe if I cut that right there, we'll find out. caught that. I need a workbench. I need a workbench. Well, there we go. We got that half done. Let's take a look and see what we got going on in there now that we can see. Yeah, it looks like those are ball bearings in there. And we got some kind of a retainer on here. Some type of retainer. Wonder if those got to come off of there. Those look like it's holding that center ring in. It's holding that center ring. These two things right here are screwed down on top of that. So let's use the old grinder and see what we can do with that. That's the funny thing about motors is they're not all the same. They're all different. All different. Now I wonder if that'll pound out of there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we just got to clean up the screw here. Okay, that came off of there. Or it is coming off there. Look at all the metal shavings. Come on. All right, we got that off. We still got to get them. Those are still screws in there. That's weird. That's not magnetic there. Okay, this going scrap steel. And we need to get those two little stupid bolts out of there. Let's try this. Alright, well, hopefully that's gonna be able to get that out of there somehow. Looks like I should be able to. Just grab that from this side and pull her through like that. Alright, we now have clean cast aluminum. Clean cast aluminum goes in this bucket here. Some more steel goes down there. All right, now we gotta get this housing off of this. Which means we're gonna have to slice it. And I'm thinking right here is gonna be a good spot to slice her. There we go. Now she should, by sake, it should come right out of there, right? Maybe it wants to come out the other end. There it goes. Watch now, we probably just did that all and it's probably aluminum wire. That would be a bummer. That wouldn't even be cool. I think it is aluminum wire. Can you believe that? Oh my God. All that frickin' work for aluminum wire. It's aluminum windings. Oh my God. Well, the moral of this story is always check the copper before you cut the thing open, because that is really a bummer. Yeah. I seen this, I thought, oh, that's copper. And it's aluminum. Aluminum wire. No wonder it burned up, because it's that damn aluminum. All right, let's try motor number 2. I'm a little worried that this might be the same thing as having aluminum windings in it, because it's kind of shaped and everything like the last one. But we gotta find out, so let's see if it comes apart as easy as the last one did. I need a bigger workbench. I need a bigger workbench. All right, see if the hammer will open her up. Will she come apart now? Well, that came off kind of nice. Let's see, is it copper in there? Aluminum wire in there too. So now what do? Am I better off to sell it as a motor and let them worry about it, or take it apart and save the scrap aluminum and sell the cast aluminum separate and the steel and everything? probably best just to put it back together or something. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll deal with this one off camera, and we'll try something else. How about a lovely fan motor? Do we want to try a fan motor? See what that has to do? We'll try that. Maybe that'll entertain us for a little bit. I would assume those are brass. I don't know about those, but oh yeah. I don't know if you can all see what's going on here, if I'm getting it in there. It's one thing I don't like about the GoPro. Well, come on. It's not turning. She's not turning. There we go. Alright, I suppose we gotta take those out too. Gotta take them out too. I noticed that most of the guys seem to just toss these motors right straight into shred, and I guess we'll find out why they're doing that. Yes, we will find out. Okay, she's starting to come apart now. Steel. We got steel we ain't even used yet. Oh, look at, even those are steel. They're not brass, they just look brass. Well, that's disappointing right from the get-go. Take this light kit off the bottom. Come on, either or screws. I don't know what I did with my good Phillips. It's here somewheres, but I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know where. There, we got some wire at least, huh? Get ourselves a little wire. Alright, so I guess that can go into shred because I'm sure none of that's brass, because nothing else was. What we got going on in here? little switch in there. Yeah. It's funny how, you know, some people say, oh, this isn't worth it. It ain't worth your time and blah, blah, blah. And I guess it really depends upon, you know, what your end result is, you know. I mean, look at how many guys go sit around at the river fishing for hours and hours and hours to get a couple of fish when they could just go to the restaurant and order whatever kind of fish they wanted. So it's a little different for everyone, I guess, is the way you got to look at it. Oh, let's see if I can get something to take that apart. Hell no, that's not wanting to come undone there now. Well, we'll see if we can just unscrew the other part and maybe we won't even have to take that off. And now those definitely got Phillips screws. See if we can find the old Phillips. She's got a bright green handle on it. A bright green, there it is, the bright green handle. All right. I don't think there's much copper in these, even if it is a copper motor. Ah, come on. No, this one's got the old style and the new style. Can you believe this? There we go. Maybe I'm just getting too weak. Getting too weak. Too weak. Maybe if we take the top ones, it'll be easier, huh? There we go. That's the way. So if nothing else, we'll be getting a learning experience out of this, huh? We're gonna learn whether it's worth it or not. I know there's other things I could be doing that'd be worth a lot more money, that's for sure. But as soon as you go into the old scrap business, even if you're just doing e-waste scrap, everybody's got all kinds of scrap to give you. So you just got to learn what to take apart and what not to, I guess. Okay, are you two gonna really come out of there or no? That one don't want to come out. Got that one going. Okay, now don't be a stickler on us. Maybe if I tap it a couple times. Because that, I've found, tends to work sometimes. Everything's got metal shavings on it. Everything's got metal shavings on it. Okay, get out the big boy. we doing now? Is it gonna do its thing or no? Okay. Don't know why it's not wanting to participate in our little game here. But it doesn't seem to want to participate. It's making me wonder, making me think that I'll never do this again. Yeah. Because there's probably about, what, 3 ounces maybe of copper in here. Yeah, probably only about 3 ounces from what I've seen. And it's just not worth it. So, yeah. Well, even that wants to be a pain in the butt to come off of there. Exactly, huh? Well, this was like another complete fail. I don't want to have to cut that shaft. God dang it. Well, that kind of helped. Still didn't get that off of there though. Well, let's see if we can cut that shaft, I guess. Alright, we got wire. We got more. Oh, this might be aluminum. This might be aluminum. It feels like aluminum. And it is. Cast aluminum with steel in the middle. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. There she is. That part's off of there now. That's steel. Now we got this little bearing here that wants to be a bummer to us. Let's check this copper wire, see if it's actually copper. I believe it is. Yes, yes, it's copper. All right. So, these bearings must be just pressed on there, I'm thinking. I really don't need to take that off if I can get the rest of this out of here. So I wonder if I can get this thing out of here. Let's cut that shaft too, because that shaft cut pretty easy. So let's try it again. Gotta be close. All right, there we go. Put that on the floor. I definitely need a bigger bench. And I got the idea, the way I want to build it, I just gotta get to it. But it's been so cold and yucky here in Wisconsin that I just haven't got around to her. Now, I would think that we should be able to get that off of there now. Ooh, watch your eyes. Almost jabbed my eye out. Okay, we got another part coming out of here that I thought was all in one, but I guess it's not. And that one that I cut off is being a pain in our ass. There we go. Now will I be able to get that out of there? All right. All right, we got, I think this is aluminum. No, that's steel too. Okay, more steel. How about this thing now? You gonna be nice and just fall out of there? Negative. Negative, it wants to be hard. Yeah, I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube about taking apart these fan motors, and nobody had this much effing trouble with them. I need a punch to punch that down and have something to hold that on the ends, and then it should punch right out of there. Just like that. I just need another hand. Just need another hand or two. Or maybe if I put it in a damn vise that I need to bolt down to a workbench someday. Ugh. Boing, bang. We did her. We did it. All right. More scrap steel. All right, let's look at all of that. Look at all this stupid little copper. But at least we can maybe able to just pull it out like that. See, if we use this good Doyle, Use the good Doyle cutters. Get this stuff out of our way. Come on. All right, let's try it this way. We'll just cut them by hand. This is usually supposed to be the hardest part of the whole thing, is getting the copper out of the stator, but with this particular fan, it might be just the opposite. This might be the easy part. All right, let's see if they just pop out of there now. Look at there. So the hard part is getting this out of the dang fan. Because getting this done isn't real hard. Yeah, it reminds me of those noodles that the guys cut off the end of radiators. All right, one side done. All right, squeeze that. I remember telling you about this pair of pliers, or cutters, was how good it was. Let's see how a one made in China will work. Here's one from China. She almost looks the same, doesn't it? Not quite though. Let's see if what it does, how much harder it is. That, my friends, will not cut at all. You can't even cut it with that pair from Japan or China or wherever it was from. Hands getting tired, my hands get tired. It's heck to be 60, 61. Just had my birthday the other day. Next year I can start collecting from the big old Uncle Sam. Yeah. Oh man, This is the one we've been looking for right here. Pretty sure. No, actually this one was the one that the Chinese one wouldn't cut. There we go. Okay, now can we just pull them right out like the last ones? Yes, look at there. They do come out. Not coming out as easy as the first ones, but they're coming. Because these seem to have two going down the same slot. Yeah, I don't know how much there'll be here, but alrighty. Now if I had a scale here, I'd weigh these for you so you could see how much time and effort it took to get 4 ounces of copper. But I don't. It's upstairs. So we'll just show you the pile that we get. The little pile of copper. Oh, we lost one on the floor. Gotta get that. All right, more scrap steel. Little copper there. Let's put that in our number 2 bucket. Where's that? Number 2 bucket. All right, what do we got here on the floor? We got a little copper. Piece of aluminum. So yeah, let's hold this all in our hand here. And there you go, copper. Copper, 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 with some yucky stuff in there. Nice copper from a ceiling fan. That's about how much you get. I'd say maybe 4 ounces max would be my guess. So yeah, hope you learned something from this video, and we'll see you again on the next one. Okay, scrappers, remember, if you're a cat lover, pounce on that like button. If not, just give it a delicate click. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Enlighten someone, hit that share button, and get yourself some scrapper gear at Scrap-Meister.com. Plus, I'd suggest that you watch one of the videos on screen now. And remember, until the next video, be good.